there's that. I gave him one. He didn't like it.
No, that one's not real warm.
Well, I don't know what to tell you then. I guess you have to stay home. You're not waiting for this coat.
Okay, I can find. I'll try to find one. Jim said his ski coat. He thinks Brian stole it.
The ski coat is downstairs.
It's not downstairs. He thinks you might have
I
left it
didn't
out.
say that. I said it's not hung up, so it's probably buried under the mound of stuff in the closet. And then Steve suggested, hey, it might still be over at Uncle Larry's. And I said, well, if it is, it's gone. But it's probably, like I said, just buried underneath the mound of stuff.
I can dig it out.
Well, it's gonna
If
take
it's in the
you.
closet, but if it's not there, then it's probably at Uncle Larry's. This closet? Could be in this closet.
I looked there. I didn't see it.
What?
Hello.
Did you look in the other room with Crazy?
Oh, I didn't look in there. No,
That's where it
it's
is.
probably in there. Yeah.
That's where it is.
Now that I think about it, yeah. It's probably hung on the one of the racks in the other room.
I'm gonna go feed him now anyways.
Extreme close-up. Alright, 4 minutes, we'll get started. Actually, you know what? No, we won't wait for that. We'll go in 1 minute. 1 minute. Trying to see if I move forward when I'm parrying. I don't think I do. If anything, I might be moving backward. I mean, if I do it multiple times in a row, I move forward, I guess. So. Alright, so we need this. That. Join us in the cosmos when we abduct your son and leave you to die on the planet with your family, Nicolas Cage, because that's how this movie goes. Knowing is playing upstairs, in case anyone was wondering. But downstairs, we are playing, and back for more of Demon Souls: The Stream Edition. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back. Last time, we finished up 5-1, Valley of Defilement, the first level, and 2-1, the Stonefang Tunnel, the first level. And today, there's only one world left to take care of. So we're going to go do it. It's probably the longest out of all of them. The Tower of Latria. Hi, Conker. Yeah, I got my mace, thankfully. It took a little doing, but I didn't die getting it, so that's always a good thing. Tower of Latria. Latria, land of the Queen's ivory tower. It really is Wrath of the White Witch. An old man took revenge on the Queen by locking her family in a prison with inhuman guards. All that escapes the place are the prisoners' cries. Well, hopefully we'll be able to escape that place as we travel to the Tower of Latria to try and take on whatever is in store for us there. And then once we're done with that, we'll probably move on to 2-2. We'll go back to Stonefang Tunnel and see if I can't do that. I'm not sure if I'm going to explore 2-2 or fight the boss of 2-2, because there's two distinct paths that you can go on. A long cut to get to the boss where you explore the whole level, or a shortcut that you can take to get to the boss very quickly, but the boss is hard, so I don't know if I'll do one or the other when we get there. We will have to see. Who willingly puts themselves in prison? Someone who's trying to protect someone else, that's who. Yes, Tower of Latria is a giant prison area, and we have to explore around, try to get down to the first floor, and make our way out. Those Augates of Guidance are there in case you need help. As you can see, the inhuman part rings true because that's a torture device. Chair with lots of spikes in it, and you will find those strewn about all over the place in this area. But the way to floor 4 appears to be locked, so we have to go find a key, and the key is somewhere over there, past the guards with the lamps there. Now, I would like to equip the Thief's Ring here because it makes it a little easier to kind of sneak around the guards. We're doing a little Metal Gear Solid plan here, boys. But you don't want to get their attention too much because they can paralyze you with one of their attacks, and then they basically, when they paralyze you, they run up on you, do a grab attack that gores you through the chest and deals a lot of damage. So I would rather not. Until he turns around. I'm going to make my way over there. Don't go too close to the bars because I'm pretty sure those guys can take a swing at you. That you just heard is another prisoner, and it's an NPC. We'll be figuring out what he's up to eventually, but not quite yet. He's not on this floor, so we'll see him later. Now the thing with the enemies here that from what I understand anyway, is that they're not really weak to any particular magic type. They're more weak to physical attacks than they are to anything else. So I'm going to just try to smash this guy crapless when he comes this way. Okay. Okay, so blunt attack's probably not the best against him, but if I beat him up... Those guys are pretty nasty, by the way, so you got to be careful. I made it look easy that first time, but the more of them you have to fight at one time, the worse off you're going to be. So just be careful. And here's a key for the cells on the 3rd floor. So now we should be able to open up the cells here. Yeah, I'll help you eventually, once I get down to you. Anybody guarding this stuff? No? Well, I already have that stuff, unfortunately, so. And you can't really sell things in this game, unfortunately, as well. So, what, do you want to get let out? I think he's lost his mind. I'm going to go check out your cell. How about that? Excuse me. Excuse me. Might as well not kill them if we don't have to, you know. Usually the ones with no weapons just kind of run around like crazy people because that's what they are. The ones with weapons, however, not so nice. So they'll follow you around like a veritable cadre of crazy people. And I mean, they'll get in the way, but they don't give me that many souls for killing them, so I don't really see the point in killing them back. Hello? Well, there's a rat in here, by the looks of it. Yeah. One of them plague rats. And in here, another torture device. And lots of blood. This place disgusting. These people are kept in inhumane conditions. And they expect them to just be able to give up their secrets. How will they give up their secrets if they're dead? Hello. Does this one go a little further? Well, not really, but... Does have a couple of dudes who want to kill me with their daggers. Well, really, they just want to escape, probably. Alright, well, before we check that out, let's grab this. Shard of Mercury Stone. You can use that to make a weapon poisonous. But we will not be needing that. You actually get a weapon in this level. If you're looking to do some poisoning for people, you actually get a weapon in this level that does that job and more very easily. So. Oh, hold on a second. I gotta go turn this light off here. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one who cleans up after myself in the whole household, but maybe, as a matter of fact, it's not even maybe, that is just me. Oh, hello. Well. Oh god. Ow. That's the paralysis attack that you don't want to get hit by. I don't so much mind the sound wave because I can, you know, heal that off, but getting paralyzed and then gored through the chest, not as easy to heal off. Still healable, just not as easily done. Ooh, hello. I don't know if these guys actually alert the jailers of your presence just by being there or what, but yeah, we should still be fine. Hello? Ghastly creatures, aren't they? They will occasionally drop spices, though, like that other guy did, so that's pretty nice. Helps out a bit. I don't know what's with this green smoke there. It's probably some sort of, like... I don't even know. So there's the third floor key, which you can use to open up the gates on the third floor. Yeah, I don't even know what the purpose of that smoke would be. Excuse me? What an asshole. Might as well use some of this grass while we're here. And we can't get to that side just yet, so we will not. Instead, we'll go back around. Hello? More mercury stone to help out. But yeah, like I was saying, we'll get a weapon that will let us poison things better than regular poison weapons will, so. Ow. Alright, let me get in here. How about you stop that? There. I think I had a spear. Where did he get that? Don't you tell me he got that through customs or something. Excuse me. Did they make you sit in this chair and get hemorrhoids? Is that why you're so insane? But anyway, now that we got that, we can go back this way, open up some cells, check out the area, and then we'll open up that one door that leads wherever it leads. Hello. Your friend's dead, dude. I'm gonna take his thing. Silver Coronet. Very nice. That increases your MP. So. Obviously, yeah. He traded up for it. I got shivs. What you got? Peanut butter? Joke's on you, asshole. I can't eat peanuts. More mercury stone. I've got a conga line of zombies, but none of them are trying to kill me. I think I'm playing this survival horror game wrong. Excuse me. But yeah, the Silver Coronet increases your maximum MP, so if you're hurting for MP, I would suggest using it. I am not, however, because I think, yeah, I actually have the maximum amount of MP that I'm actually going to use in the entire playthrough already. So I'm not hurting for anything. And by extension, I don't need it. It doesn't give a whole lot of defense either by comparison to the chainmail helmet that I have. So I would rather have this. Protect my head a little bit more. Okay, so now that we can get out of here, we can go through here. And then I believe there's... Oh no, there's only one way to go. I thought there was two ways. You could go downstairs or up, but you actually have to go upstairs first before you go back downstairs now. So... Yep. And, you know, there's a... Now that I think about it, there's a couple of things that I could have picked up that I didn't pick up. From 1-1, where the red dragon died at. Well, where he was nesting at some point. And then one also from... from 2-1. I never picked up that sticky white stuff. So, lewd. What's inside of here? Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Alright. Gotta be careful, though. Some of those Iron Maidens actually have dudes in them that have these daggers that they can poke you with and they poison you, and it's not good. And, you know, the worst part is that I don't remember which Iron Maiden has the dudes that stab you with, and I don't think I packed my Lotus that I need in order to get through this area properly. So, we might be in some trouble. This door is locked. So we will have to find another way. And by another way, I mean that, but we need a key first, so let's explore around. So even though it looks like there's, you know, a lot to do in this area, it's really just one path. You just have to, you know... You just have to find the right way through. Oh god. You guys are nothing. You're nothing. And that singing is coming from somewhere, but where it is coming from, we don't know yet. Sorry, guys. I believe, as I recall, it's coming from the cell next to us here. Or maybe it's coming from behind me. Or maybe it's, you know, on the other side of the wall. That's also a possibility. Like when we go over here. You can go through here. I do wish I had some Lotus with me so that I could heal off the poisoning that's bound to happen here, but that's okay. Well, we got Crescent Grass. We'll be okay, I hope. I think it's this one. Because there's like there's three of them that all have items in them. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Pardon me. Nope. Nope. Ow. Couldn't exactly block that, could I? There's some spice. Thank you. I need to unequip that stone. Okay. Yeah, Thief's Ring should help a little bit against these guys because they will be less likely to notice me. If I do that. Unknown Hero Soul, thank you. Is it this one? Nope. I swear one of them has a dude that jumps out at you. There's some, the black leather set there, though. That's pretty good. It's the Thief's set, really. Yeah, not bad. I'll keep what I had, though. Probably for the best. Maybe this one? Yeah, this one. There it is. He's got a poisonous dagger. What an asshole. So now, as long as we're poisoned, a couple of things will happen here. We will be constantly taking little bits of damage. Our healing items also have half effectiveness. And our stamina, I believe... Oh, no, that's with plague. Never mind. So yeah, that's it for poison. It's just half effectiveness on healing items and what's it called? Constant bits of damage. I believe healing spells still work okay though. So I think I might run back to the Archstone and see if I can make it back before I die, because this is kind of annoying to deal with. All that Crescent Moon grass that we used, or that we got previously, we might be using some of it. At least it's going to use, though, so that's good. But we got the key now, so we can kind of... Excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Didn't want to kill you. Bye. So at least it's going to use, rather than just sitting in my inventory. Alright. So I will go back and we will check in with Thomas to grab the Lotus that I have from the... What's it called? From the other levels. Probably from Valley of Defilement where I got it. I think. I don't quite remember. No, I know I got some from World 1-2 as well. So we'll grab that and have it just so that it's in our inventory for when we go through that level. Excuse me. And then we'll go back. I'm also going to take the Widow's Lotus. We won't need it that badly, but I mean, I might. There's an enemy that can inflict Toxin, Plague, on you. I'm going to get those mixed up all the time, unfortunately. But there's an enemy that can inflict Plague on you in this level, so we would rather not deal with that if we can afford to not. While we're here, though, I am going to deposit all this other stuff that I don't need. There we go. And then... yeah, it's pretty good.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
And honestly, the Adjudicator Shield would probably be a good bet, too, because basically, if I had left this mace blessed like it was before, I would have been able to recover some HP from it, because that's what Blessed does. It recovers HP gradually. And then you have the Adjudicator Shield and the Regenerator's Ring, and between the three of those, you can practically mitigate any poison damage that you take, so that probably would have been the smart play here, but you know me. I don't do things the smart way very often. I do like Lord Rydell's set there. It's the black leather armor with the hard leather boots and the chain gloves. So it's a nice little mixture. You don't often see that from NPCs in later Souls games. They don't often mix and match their armor sets, at least not as much as the enemies or the NPCs in this game. But that's, I mean, that might just be because of the fact that in this game there's less armor, so it makes things a little like they have to mix and match in order to just have armor, period. Otherwise, there's not enough armor sets for them to just be like, yeah, we could just, you know. Let's see. There's probably a bunch of enemies in here. Excuse me. Hello, Dr. Lurkoki. I am playing offline currently because we were having severe issues with frame dropping the last time I was playing online and input drops. I can go online at any time, though, if you would like to try to invade me here. I'm cool with that. If you would like to invade. My soul level is 30. So if you're in that range, I'll exit out and go online so that you can invade me if you'd like. Okay. Let me quit out real quick, and then we'll see how it goes. I have been warned that the North American servers for the online are slightly buggy, and they may or may not allow PvP in the sense of invasions and stuff. So we'll see if they do or they don't. I'll figure it out. Yeah, that's what I heard last time, that the servers were pretty spotty. So we'll see what happens. See if we can connect. And how bad the lag starts getting to my inputs there. If it gets real bad, I'll just go offline again, no big deal. But since you're here and able to invade, I might as well, you know, allow it to happen. Okay, so none of you are going to kill me, right? Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. But just like your items. I would just like this item. Thank you, claws. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright, you brought this on yourselves. You want to try to direct hit with the mace if you can. Like, some weapons you want to use direct hits with because they, if you hit directly, it deals more damage than it does otherwise, so. Yeah, I'll know if it's working because I'll see people's bloodstains and stuff. You're right. Not those bloodstains. Those bloodstains there are too big. There's a secret dagger. Pretty good weapon to have if you're going to use the Sucker Stone upgrade from the previous level. Then you can make a fatal secret dagger. It's pretty powerful. Deals lots and lots of damage. From my understanding, though, rapiers are actually the better weapons to use the fatal upgrade with because they deal more base damage, and because they deal more base damage, they automatically deal more damage overall because of that. So. Okay, so it's here. Well, I don't need that there. I'll just use it in my item slots if I have to. See, the way to go is back over that way, so, but before we do that, we'll go this way. He's taking Pepper out, Ma. Oop. Here he comes again. Let's not get poisoned this time. Or paralyzed, that wouldn't be good either. Yeah, you do that. I'm gonna get behind you and smack you in the back with my staff. Well, the pommel of my staff. More fresh spice. Nice. Already getting sound glitches and frame drops, so that's promising. Did I grab this? Oh, I did. that was the keys for this area. Let's go back, actually. We'll go back this way, and we'll see what's behind that little area there. I'm not seeing any player bloodstains, unfortunately. Or, you know, player signs showing up. They did show up previously, so yeah, I have to quit and reload. You're correct. Oh, God. Hello there. So the only problem is that these guys really don't stagger very much, and so that makes it hard to... Okay, don't roll that way. Why don't you roll the other... Oh. Yeah. Not too hard to avoid the stun attack. It's just you gotta kind of go sideways. Okay. Let's try quitting and reloading and seeing if I can get invaded here. To see if it'll go online. If we continue to have frame drops, though, Dr. Lurkoki, I am going to be doing a couple of sessions that are just dedicated PvP before I fight the final boss here. So if we can't hook up here, we can always hook up at the very end of the playthrough there. That's probably going to be in a couple of weeks. Like when I get to Old Monk, I'm going to... That whole session, I'm just going to do Old Monk at the beginning of it, and then it's going to be the rest of it is dedicated to PvP. And then after that one is just going to be another full stream that's just PvP. So if we can't hook up here, we'll hook up then. Okay. But let's give it a shot. Let's give it our damnedest here and see. Alright, so if we get more audio lag and that sort of junk, I'm just gonna go offline. And then we'll wait until then to do that. More fresh spice, very nice. I could be using magic here, but it's kinda not that effective against these guys. Like I said at the beginning, these guys are more weak to physical attacks than they are to anything else. I think there's a guy here, so I want to be careful. Yeah, you can kind of see his lamp over there. So I want to kind of be careful when I'm going this way, so I'm not getting wrecked. Read the inscription, Prison of Hope East, 4th floor. Okay. Yeah, that lady that's singing must be around here somewhere. Should probably take care of that guy first, though. She might be in here. Yeah, that's her in there. We'll talk to her in a minute. Once this guy F's off, so I can go the other way. Or just backstab him, you know, that works too. So I don't really know if that's like a shortcut or what. That little area that I just went through, but... Nope. I think they can also drop Old Spice now that I think about it, those guys, so... That's pretty nice. Old Spice heals for 100 MP as opposed to 50 from Fresh Spice, but we really don't need Old Spice that badly because you get enough Fresh Spice and it's cheap enough to where it's not really a huge deal. Hello there. Decided to stop singing when I came in, huh? You should probably clean up these dead bodies. They probably smell like a lot.
You're an ordinary human, aren't you? Where do you call home?
Not here.
Dear me, I shouldn't pry. Oh, perhaps you'd like something from my collection. I've had
Maybe.
better days. I was once the wife of royalty, and I have some nice things to show for it.
Oh, do you? Trying to look at her hair because it kind of looks like there's snakes coming out of her head. Your dad smells like Old Spice, Denny? Yeah, I think that my dad might have had Old Spice at one point, but I think he switched for something more economical. In terms of that sort of thing. Smell like the man your man could smell like. Or something like that.
There were many others trapped here. but they went mad and ventured above of their own volition. Redemption? There exists no such thing.
Not for them, anyway.
The Queen banished her depraved old husband from the land. He returned in strange golden garb with foul demons in tow.
Well, that's not good.
They pillaged Great Latria, land of the learned, and locked us in this dungeon. Since then, they've been feeding off our souls. Telling us
these are
over
the,
and over that if we go above, we
sound
will be
lagging
granted
things
redemption.
that I was talking about, and you can kind of see the frame rate being kind of crap here too. That could be because of our candlelight and everything, but you know. So we'll probably log off after this.
I know the truth. The church goddess may die, but never for long.
Church goddess, huh?
And we are trapped below, forever.
Well, would you rather be trapped down here forever, or would you rather go up there and gain redemption, which is basically just them killing you? That's the real question. So let's buy some stuff from her. She sells the cheapest fresh spice in the game for 200 souls a pop. Some full moon grass, which I don't think that's too expensive compared to other people's. Old spice, royal lotus, widow's lotus, augite of guidance. Basically stuff that will help you in this level. And then she also sells shards of moonlight stone, which you can use for the moon upgrade, which is basically like the magic upgrade in later Souls games. It makes damage reflective of your magic stat. There's another upgrade that you can use. What is it? Dark Night Stone? Basically, the Crescent upgrade is similar, but instead of it being just purely based off of that, it reduces the damage slightly. The Crescent does, that is. But it also recovers your MP slowly, like the Fragrant Ring that I've got. So she also sells some things for poking people with, or things that if you started as a royal, you would have these in your inventory. And black bolts, which you can use. They're probably, I think they're the most powerful crossbow bolts. But until Dark Souls 2, crossbows weren't really that as useful as regular bows in Souls games. At least not as tools for, drawing enemies out anyway. She also sells the Ring of Avarice for 50,000 souls, but we will never need that because we don't really need the extra souls from things. So, sorry, madam, not really anything that interests me.
Well, that's quite all right. I wish to stay here, but I need souls to stay sane. Surely you must understand this.
Yeah, I hear you, but you need to get better inventory now that I've opened your cell. Okay, I'm going to quit out and go offline real quick, and then we'll come back. So I'm going to turn off the visuals real quick just while I sign out. Let's see. And that. And then we'll go back. Play lag-free, relatively, anyway. Once it loads. Alright, let's quit out. Good girl. Good girl. And then sign out. There we go. Alright. Now we're back. So now let's just wait for the game to boot up real quick. There it goes. Alright. Actually, I'm going to blow my nose real quick while we're waiting for the game to load up. So let me just wait for the screen to go, and then I'll blow it away from the microphone so you don't have to hear it sloshing around in my nose as much. That's better. Okay. And now we will continue. Yes, we've seen what happened on the first day. No signing in, offline mode, and this. Incidentally, what message did I get? Amazon Echo. I really need to mute those conversations. They don't really do much for me. I kind of wonder if the armor that they show Ostrava in here is like a beta or a concept art picture, because it looks, honestly, it looks more like the female version of the knight's armor, the fluted armor set there, than it does the male one. But I'm not 100% sure. So. Alright, so what do we got in the rest of this place? You got any friends in here that want to poke my eyes out? Oh yeah. Alright. And those two-handed attacks with the mace do a lot of stamina to you. Take a lot of stamina from you, I should say. There's a shard of Moonlight Stone and shard of Mercury Stone. So really, you don't need to buy the stones from the NPCs. I don't think there's ever a point where it's that useful to buy it from them. I mean, I guess if you're really got a ton of souls just stocked up and you really aren't hurting for them and you're okay with just spending your cash like that, then sure, you know, go ahead and blow your money on shards of Moonlight Stone or whatever, but I usually don't have that problem, so. And I believe we can use this to get down to the second floor now, which is our next destination, but first I think I need to go in here. Now, one of these, I think it's the one by itself, has a dude in it that'll poison you. I think the other three have items in them, so we'll see. I have Lotus anyway, so it's not a big deal. And there we get the Ring of Magical Sharpness, a very important item for a boss fight that probably won't be today, but it'll probably be the next time we stream, which will be Monday. We'll see. Okay, so there's those three items, and this one probably has the dude that'll poison me. Well, not in it, but, you know. I don't know how he ended up over my head. He's usually supposed to pop out of the Iron Maiden rather than from the ceiling, but hey, I ain't complaining. That's one less Royal Lotus I have to use, so it's cool with me, man. So now let's head down here and see what this floor has waiting for us. I believe, hey, some Old Spice, not bad. I believe this is where Sage Frake is located, is down here. He's not the NPC I was talking about before, but maybe he's in the next cell. I thought he was in the second one. Maybe I was wrong. Which ring do I have? Oh yeah, that's right, I have the Fragrant Ring equipped. I'm not really using that, so let's use the Regenerator's Ring instead. Here he is. This door is locked. I don't have the proper key for it. Hello there.
Oh, human are you?
Yes, I am.
I am Frake. I have been trapped here for ages.
Oh boy.
Perhaps you could help me get out of here. I am a sage, and I can lend you my power in return. Oh, take heed of those octopus-headed guards.
Yeah, I've noticed them. They're not very nice. I'll see what I can do there, Sage Frake. This is that spot that was blocked off, by the way, before. And if you drop down there, well, it drops down quite a ways and it won't end well for you. So don't do that. But we don't have the right key to Free Freak yet, so instead of doing that, we're going to have to go this way and see if we can find it in the floors below. I think I can open this one. Yep. And we have another key. The key for the first floor. And then we can go down here. I don't think you can get into either of these just yet. I think you need a specific, yeah. You need a specific key to get into this one. I thought that was like a secret passage or something. Yeah, I think you need the Warden's key, if I recall correctly, in order to get into that one. That area. So, we're not going to worry about that for now. We'll go down here instead. And I believe we're on the first floor now. Oh no, we're on the second floor. Never mind. There's a heavy crossbow with some black bolts. And another guy coming this way. Let's see if we can hide a little from him. Go up here. Be less likely to notice us if we hide this way. I think he's leaving. Let's go backstab him. Ruh-roh. Ow. Friggin' barrel's getting in my way. Nope. And smash him crapless. There we go. Thank you for the spices. Trying to think if I should just go down to the first floor from here or not. Yeah. Perfect backstab after the first one, where I totally missed. Maybe there's a big F-off hole in the floor here, maybe if I'm remembering right, and that's why you have to go down to the first floor. It's really dark. I don't remember. Anyway. This one's locked. Let's just continue down this hallway, see what we can find here. I think I might need to turn up the brightness, because I'm going to fall off a ledge if I'm not careful here.
Please, help me.
Well, I can hear that voice. Pounding on his lock. Ah, there he is. Hello. I don't have the right key for you. Can I talk to this man's?
Well, you are a sane one, aren't you?
I guess.
My name is Ridiel.
That's not how you spell
Liberate me
Ridiel.
from this cell. I have precious little time. I must retrieve an article from my corpse.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have the right key for you there, Raydell. I will have to go look for it. Oh, stop pounding on your cell. Somebody's gonna get you out. Just chill for 5 minutes. Oh, now I remember why. Because you can't go this way unless you're in, I think it's pure white world tendency. So let's go back. We'll go all the way down. There's some, I think, halfway decent items over there, too. But, yeah, we can't get there just yet. So instead, we'll go further downstairs. And use those keys that we just grabbed from the Warden's floor to go exploring around there. Now, the first floor of the tower is a little bit different. The jail area of the tower is a little bit different from the rest. It still has the cells, but they're smaller, as you can see. And there's a lot less going on in them. So if you can't see anything shining in them when you first look into them, they're probably not worth opening. So just keep that in mind. Like that right there. There's nothing in that one. I swear there was a part here where there was a big hole in the ground that I ran into one time. Maybe it's coming up.
Please, help me.
I told you, Rydell, I'm gonna help you. You just need to be patient with me. While I look around for the key. Hello. Scared the bejesus out of me. There's some silver bracelets, and the fluted set with the kite shield, which was originally going to be the shield that I used for the playthrough. But, yeah, I decided to use the heater shield instead. I just figured it was too long of a wait to get the kite shield here since I was going to do this late in the game. I could have sworn there was a hole in the floor somewhere here. Well, anyway. Over here, I don't think we can see it from here, but there's a mass of bodies that shoots soul rays at you. Right there. See how weak they are to that. Not very weak to that at all. Okay. We're going to be here for a minute. Just waiting for him to start charging up the soul ray again. It's really easy to abuse arrows in this game because they don't use that much stamina, and the stamina that you do use using it recovers very quickly. Uh-oh. I don't know why he was sitting still for so long, but... well, he's dead now. Basically, if you don't kill them there, they can fire soul rays at you all over the place, so... oh, I know where the hole is. It's over there by that crystal lizard. If you chase him, he falls down the hole, and then you can fall down the hole too, and that's not good at all. So, instead of that, how about let's see if we can knock him on his ass before he runs away. No, not quite. Well, off he goes. I probably could hit him from here since he's stuck. Ha! Gotcha, bitch. Okay. Ooh. I see a shiny. Thank you. Now, can I get through here? Yes, I can. I think this leads back up and around to the Warden's area, if I recall correctly. We'll go that way to see what the crystal lizard drop, because I think, like I said before, with those phalanx guys, if you aren't careful and you don't grab the items quickly, they could disappear forever. So instead of that, let's try to get over here without killing ourselves. There's some shards of moonlight stone. Oop, there's the hole. I knew it was here somewhere. I knew I wasn't crazy. Mostly. Okay, let's go back up the other way here, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, that hole sneaks up on you there. It comes out of nowhere, man. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Aha! And what do you have for me? Unknown soldier soul. Very nice. Now over here is an open door. It's open, trust me. I just need to get through it. I think there's a dude out here with a thing. Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe I'm lying. And over here is another shard of moonlight stone. I think this is the place where you can get the S stock which was when I played the game for YouTube a couple of years ago, the S-Stock was going to be my weapon of choice for the entire playthrough. I was going to make it a Crescent S-Stock. Crescent S-Stock. It would have been very tasty if it was a Croissant S-Stock, as it shoved itself down my throat, but, you know, wasn't quite the case. There's the S-Stock. Now, there's a way to get out onto this thing here, and I don't remember how you do it. I don't think you can go here, can you? No. I think, you know what, I think it's you have to go around, and then you can get on that area there. But yeah, there's an S-Stock that we could use, if I cared. I had the winged spear before this anyway, so I didn't really need it. We have full HP, so let's put the fragrant ring back on to get the full MP. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, that's where the hole is again. Let's not throw ourselves off a cliff. That would be very bad for me. But yeah, I always consider Latria to be the longest of the first levels. It just seems that way to me, anyway. I don't know if it actually is any longer than the other levels, but it seems like it takes longer to do than the other levels. First levels, that is, for each world. I don't remember what's up here. I don't think you can even unlock this yet, can you? No, not yet. Because I think that leads to the Warden level. That should be an invisible wall, but, you know. Alright, well then let's go outside and see what's out here. Probably another, like I said, guy with a bell. Alternatively, a cutscene. Which means I'm going to take my time and take a drink of water while this giant ballista loads itself up. Ah, I think this is where you can get out here. Well, part of the way that you can get out of here. I don't think this one leads to anything, though. But it does give you an indication that you can get out here. So, that way, when you find the other way that lets you out, you can go and grab that item. That's over here, I believe. Like, yeah, if I go out here, and I go down here without dying, there we go. I can go all the way over. Grab a Mercury Rapier +1. Poisonous weapon. Actually, I think it's a fairly decent poisonous weapon there, too. I think it can poison people fairly quickly, considering the fact that it's a rapier, so it has pretty good, whatchamacallit, pretty quick swipes. Now, you can roll through the crossbow bolts here, but I'm terrible at it, so I don't think I'm going to be. We'll go around the other way. We'll use the Warden's Key, and we'll go back up and come back around on the other side of the ballista so that we can take care of it from there. Now, can I get in over here with the Warden's Key, or do I have to use the second floor key? I forget. Let's find out. I think this is the second floor key that I need for this part, and then, yeah. So the Warden's Key is the one that's all the way the other way. We're back at full MP, so let me replace Fragrant Ring there with Regenerator's Ring. And then we'll go from there. I don't think any of these guys have anything in their pots there where if you get them out of it, they drop it or something. Excuse me. So that's why I'm not really bothering with that. So back up we go, instead. This is not the right floor. This, however, is the right floor. Now you can pick which way you want to go in. I think it's better to go in over here, if I remember right. But I think there is also a point where you will be fighting 2 of the guard Mind Flayer guys at the same time, and that's not really good for us at all. See, he pops his head out in the hallway here. Yes, he does. Okay. I'm just gonna wait here. Okay, he's turning around. Excuse me. Excuse me. He's not making this whole backstabbing deal easy for me, is he? Those guys do give pretty good souls, though. So if you're looking for like fresh spice or old spice or anything from the once royal mistress there, then I would recommend it. Uh-oh. Yeah, how about you don't do that? Hee hee. Oh god. Well, you get to see what happens when I'm paralyzed like this now. If he can find his way over here. Nope. Good. His pathfinding must have bugged out. Sucks to suck. But yeah, if they paralyze you, they basically run up on you, and they stick their tentacle through your chest, and then let you go, and it deals big damage. So, I would rather not get hit by that, if I were you. Can open that up, that leads out and into the rest of the level. I think there's one more Mind Flayer, if I remember right. He's down this way? No, maybe not, maybe I killed them all. But there is another item down here, so I'd like to grab this. Another Renowned Hero Soul. Good, good. Let's open this up. Thankfully, because of the way that this level is structured, and because you kind of open up different passageways as you go through the level, it's not usually that hard to backtrack through the level. Sometimes you can get lost a little bit, but I usually don't have too hard of a time backtracking through the level. If I die, that is. One of these directions has a frickin' Mind Flayer down it, doesn't it? Oh no, they both lead the same way, I think. Yeah, they both lead the same way. Alrighty. Or maybe I'm remembering the pure Black World tendency version of this world where you can totally get ambushed in one of these parts by like a Black Phantom Mind Flayer. And that's no good. And there's the ballista opening back up again. I think if we... Yep, here we go. We can go up the stairs, and we will momentarily, but if we go this way first, we can go behind the ballista, pull this lever, and close it up. So now it can't shoot us anymore. Hooray! So we'll go down this way, grab all the items. There's a Clever Rat's Ring. Renowned Soldier's Soul. Renowned Soldier's Soul. Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. And over here, I'm pretty sure... Can you get back up from here? I gotta imagine. Well, we're gonna find out. Another Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Alright. Hop up here. I see, so you can go all the way down here, probably, and then hop back up. Yeah, I didn't see that part when I came over here before. These old eyes ain't what they used to be. Well, anyway, so now that we have that taken care of the rings that we got, I think the one that's probably the best is the Clever Rat's Ring there. That increases your attack power when you're at lower HP. Held by Lord Raidel, also known as Little Alant. There's also the Dull Rat's Ring, which forms a matching set with this ring. This I don't remember how much it raises your attack power. I think it's like something pretty substantial, like 50% or something when you're at 30% or lower HP. But it can be used for what I like to call an SOS build. Probably other places call it other things, but I've gotten used to calling it an SOS build ever since the days of The World Ends With You, when that game had SOS builds, where you're always at really low HP. And being at really low HP allows you to stack things like the Clever Rat's Ring and another item that we can get later on. I don't know that I'll be getting that item because I don't plan on being in SOS mode any time really during the game. I usually just heal it off at that point. Sorry if this is disorienting for anybody with the camera. Maybe I should just do that instead. Let it correct itself. Yeah, I don't plan on being in SOS mode at any real point in time. I'm not going to do it deliberately anyway in order to get better damage. I'll just kill the bosses the normal way. Now, down there is an item that we can grab if we jump off on the other side. We'll do that in a few minutes. First things first, let's go to this side and see what we can find over here. Hello, Mario? That must be the church that they were talking about, the once royal mistress was talking about. And over here, we can get a silver catalyst, which is sort of like the silver coronet that we got, where it increases the amount of MP that you have. The thing about the silver catalyst, though, is that it actually can be used as a medium for casting spells, unlike the silver coronet, which just goes on your head. Silver Catalyst has a trade-off, though. It increases your maximum MP, allowing you to cast more spells, but it also decreases the... Well, it doesn't decrease, but it has less magic adjust, than the wooden catalyst and other catalysts that you can get in the game. So it's a trade-off. You just got to figure out which one you want more. Alrighty, Conker. Take it easy. Don't work too hard. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, we'll just let the camera... That's actually more disorienting, if I'm being honest. Let's do that. Can't win with this camera, man. Oh, well. Alright, so now let's go up the other side. See what we can find over there. I'm dreading going down that central hallway there because there is an enemy that you have to kill in this area. And it is not easy to kill because of the nature of the enemy there. I probably could have brought the Ring of Poison Resistance we got back in 2-1, and it would have helped a little bit, but we'll be fine. Because, I mean, even if we do die to this next enemy that's in that area down there, it's a pretty quick run back, I think, from where we currently are. It's just a matter of being in soul form rather than body form at that point, so that would be... That's not very nice, and I would rather not be, but, you know, it's okay. So let's go in here first and see what's in here, and then we'll go down and deal with the thing that I'm dreading the most. Keep thinking that there's like an open passageway in some of these parts. When the wall isn't lit by lights, it looks like it's almost open. Hello there. What kind of shiny is that?
What do you want? I am a humble servant. I do not wish to interfere. I won't cause you trouble. I won't.
Are you sure? That kind of looks like something that might cause me trouble. I got my eye on you. There's a special key for the Prison of Hope. I think that's the one that unlocks Frake, if I recall correctly. What are you doing? What am I doing? Thwarting my plans? Thwarting your plans? Are you? Yes.
Please, stop.
If you don't kill that guy, the once royal mistress, what she was talking about, where she said the church goddess dies but not for long. If you kill the boss in the church area there, he revives her using that magical sigil that he had there, and then she can never be killed unless he's dead. So, nope, not suspicious at all, Denny. Not suspicious at all. Now, here's the problem with going down and getting this item here, is that when you drop down to get it, you drop after that down there, and you can take some damage when you go that way. And then the NPC, Black Phantom, that's down there spawns like right away when you get down there, and that's just not good. You've already taken some damage, and I believe that NPC can use kunai, which can poison you, and they have the baby's nail, which we just picked up, and that can inflict toxic on you. If we look, where is it? Oh no, maybe we didn't pick up the baby's nail. Maybe we picked up something else. Someone want to remind me what I picked up 5 seconds ago? Because I didn't look. Maybe the NPC drops the baby's nail. But the baby's nail is a dagger, and it inflicts toxic on you. It's not very fun, or not toxic, plague. Sorry, I'm going to get those mixed up all the time. It's not a very fun item to deal with. Here's the problem with the NPC too, is that they can go invisible, and that's just not good at all. So we're gonna try to probably just chain backstab them. Oh god. Because I think they can toxify you through the shield, so maybe not, I can't tell. So I'm gonna just try to chain parry, really, I think, because I don't think chain backstabbing will work that well. You don't want to get hit by that too often, because if you do, well, it won't end well for you. I get my bow out just in case, but... Ow. See, it doesn't hurt that badly, but you still don't want to get hit by it, so... Come on, shoot your bolt. It's okay, I'll stand here all day and do this. It's fine with me. I mean, I guess this is working okay. Wide right. Ow. Yeah, that crossbow hurts a little bit. So you don't want to get hit by it too often if you can afford to avoid it. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Yeah, it builds up, but there's no build-up bar like in Dark Souls. So you can't really tell when you're getting poisoned or plagued or bled in this game, unfortunately. They don't give you any indication, but it will happen over time after a certain number of hits. So it's the same mechanics, they just don't show you the mechanics. If it was a % chance to be poisoned, it would be more luck reliant, and I would have basically fought that entire battle ranged, but yeah. Better to just avoid it altogether, or if you're okay at parrying, I would attempt to parry instead. I'm decent at parrying. I usually, what happens is I need to see the attack a couple of times, just them whiffing the attack in front of me before I can get the timing down to parry it properly, so... but I had it okay there. I only missed one of the parries, so that's not too bad. Welcome to our church. Are you a loyal servant, or are you a slave to be put down? We shall find out. I should have brought turpentine with me for this part. Oh well. I guess I can't back out now. I'm already here. But we got the baby's nail from that one, right? We got a chunk of moonlight stone, 3 of them actually, which is really nice, if you're going to use a magic weapon. We still didn't get the baby's nail. Well, we got black bolts out of it, so. You know what? No, the baby's nail is in the boss room here. That's where it is. I keep forgetting that. But yeah, once you beat that Black Phantom, you're basically smooth sailing. It's not too bad to get back here, but, you know. I'd rather not run back if I can afford it. and that's why I should have brought Turpentine, because then this boss would go down just that little bit easier. So, you must be the church goddess. Why are you holding a loaf of bread? Actually looks more like a cucumber, but it's probably her catalyst. So these guys can get in the way a little bit when you're fighting her, so sometimes it's better to just smack them around a little bit. But basically, until you get to her, she isn't going to really do too much in this room until you get to her. Or closer to her, anyway. I'm going to try to break these down a little bit. Actually, I don't think it makes a difference, because I don't think you can roll over them anyway. Nope. But the baby's nail is actually behind her altar there. Uh-oh. And if you basically don't fall on those sigils, because she will paralyze you, sort of like how the Mind Flayers do. There's the baby's nail behind the pillar there, but if you kill her first and then you go close to the altar, you'll have to be careful to get the baby's nail, because you might trigger the cutscene to get to the next level instead. Ah, damn it. So I'm going to grab it now. Now, when she teleports like that, she turns into these things. And she can basically make copies of herself, and they go all over the room. And then teleport. The one that you're looking for is the one that shoots the soul spears. She's the first boss in the series that shoots soul spears. So that one is the correct one right there. The other ones will shoot soul arrows at you, but you wanna hit her, because she's the one that's important here. So she's basically like Pinwheel, almost. And yeah, don't end up on those spots, because that's not good. Okay, you're not the right one. That one's the right one. Oh, nope, that one's the right one. Excuse me. I don't mind the magical damage that much. We don't have the Ring of Magical Dullness, which would help out here a little bit, because it would deal less damage, but... Oh, there's the paralysis. I rolled right into that one. I didn't see which one was shooting the spear. Let's see. Is it you? Ow. And I think she makes more copies as the fight goes on, so that's not good. Ah! Ow, ow, ow! Get me out of here. Stop rolling, you imbecile! Oh, god damn it. Get me out, stop! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what happens when sheer and utter panic enters the fray. Ah! Didn't see that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, no. Fuck you. God damn it. I got chain paralyzed. Well, I died. So now, we are in soul form. We're going to revive at the top of the area here. Yeah, rip. So, we need to go back, and here's the problem. We're in soul form, so that means that we have less HP than we would have otherwise. We are also down to 7,000 souls there, and since I'm going to probably run through this in a hurry, I'm probably going to die multiple times on the way there. This is the right way, right? Yeah, you got to go around this way to get back to it. Excuse me. Pardon me. But yeah, you gotta be careful in that fight, because if you're not, she can chain paralyze you and soul spear you, and it's just a bad time overall. I'm gonna wait to revive myself, because I can revive myself. I have a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes in my inventory. But I'm going to wait to revive myself until I get through this part. It's over here, isn't it? Damn it. I'm going to have to go through those mind flayers. Again. No, I don't want to go this way. Because there's that dude with a dagger in there that can poison me. Excuse me. I'm going to have to go through mind flayers anyway, but I think you can actually roll down there and somehow get there, like get there quicker if you're careful. But me, I don't trust myself to do that. Ooh. Here's our mans. You're in my way. Yeah, they don't stagger very easily, and that doesn't help. Hey, there's the Old Spice. I don't like Fool's Idol as a boss. Not my favorite. There's one more guy there. Just because there's too many things to keep track of, I think. And sometimes it's really hard to pay attention to the soul arrows and the ground where her sigils are for the paralysis. And that's just... I mean, I can probably get used to it, and I'll have to because I gotta beat her, but, you know. And yeah, as you can see, that does a lot of damage. Oh god, back up. Okay. Thankfully, because we're at low HP, the Crescent Moongrass that we have will heal us for most of it, flat out, so... But yeah, it's just, the fight itself isn't terribly difficult. It's just frustrating when you get chained like that, where she's got trap and then thing and then trap and then thing, and it's just like, this is where Frake was, right? So, well, at least this way I can remember to go back and let Frake out here. I kind of needed to do that anyway. So that's not too bad. Hello there.
Magnificent. I never expected to get out of there alive. My name is Frake. I am known as a sage. I thought my magic would give me an edge against these demons, but how wrong I was. I have been enfeebled by my long imprisonment. But I can still move my legs, and I can make it back to the Nexus. I thank the stars that I escaped when I did. I owe you my life.
That weren't no thing there. We get Gary's Stiletto for being there. I think that slowly regenerates your MP, if I recall correctly. Where is it? Imbued with special magic. Yeah, steals... Oh, no. Steals a small amount of MP from its targets. Okay. So there's that. Excuse me. Want to explain what this is all about, or...?
I have been but I can still...
Alright, well, I'll meet you back at the Nexus then, Frake. Once I, you know, actually make it back there. So let's see. We have the Warden's area. We're done there. And then down here. Oh, and since I died there, by the way, that means that the world tendency is going to go down by 1, since I died in human form. Beating the boss will make it go up by 1, but it's just annoying to have to do that, you know. Alright, you be that way. That's cool. Hide behind it. Whoa. That. Don't shoot me in the back. Okay. Let's head outside. And yeah, see, it's not too bad of a run back. A couple of mind flayers, but that's about it. And thankfully the ballista doesn't start shooting again, so you don't have to go all the way around to get back here. So maybe we'll be able to deal more damage with arrows than we were dealing with the mace there. I mean, we were doing good damage when we were on top of her, but if I can stay away from her, we might be in better shape. I don't think the Thief's Ring's really helping, though, so maybe... What else have I got here that will help? Cling Ring, I guess, but I'm going to redo my thing in a second anyway, so... Like, revive myself to human. Well, maybe we'll try it with the Cling Ring on. We'll just play it this way instead. Stay in soul form so that if I die a couple of times here, it's not as big of a deal. Alright. Back in we go. Rewatch the cutscene because I'm gonna take a drink while I'm at it. Unknown Wi-Fi call. You can have my answering machine. No, dismiss the call. Thank you. I'll turn chat back on in a second when this person stops calling me. Another redo, it never ends. Yeah, I know. I know just how you feel. Message from the developers. Alright. Let's get in here. Face here. Hit her a couple more times before she goes away. There we go. And she's got a pretty good amount of health, too, so that doesn't help either. Are you the crap one? You're that. Ooh, yeah, we don't want to go there. So you want to kind of skirt the outsides of the arena if you can, because she usually doesn't lay traps there. You're the one. See, that does good damage. So if you see an HP bar, it's probably not her. That's the one over there. Oop. Ow, ow. Okay, so I'm not in a good hiding spot, obviously. Ow. Is there a good hiding spot? That's the real question. Arrow people. Let's look for the spear one. Okay, it's you. Well, I got some damage off on her before she left. Okay, probably that one over there. Ah! Whoa! What in the fuck? No, it's because I was mashing L1. Okay, it's you. But yeah, if you stay in one spot, it's really a lot easier because then you don't got to worry about moving and trying to, you know, get around where her traps are. So, because as you can see, sometimes her traps are a little annoying to deal with. I'm gonna say it's probably no, it's not you. No, it's not that one either. Let's go around the... Whoa. She tried to snipe me. That one? No. It's probably that one all the way at the end. Okay, so you can hit me, but I can't hit you. That's fantastic. You. Nope, not that one either. I'm kind of hesitant to get closer because of that happening. Okay. Get out of the paralysis spot. Jesus. Yeah, I'm kind of hesitant to move further because of the spots that she set for paralyzed there. Alright. So it's not either of you. It's probably the one that's further up here. And I don't really have a good hiding spot either. Okay. Alright, let's get back a little further. further back we get, the more likely we are to find the one that actually we're looking for. Those are arrows. Maybe this one. Target system, work with me. Oh, I saw the one. She's up there further. It's not you, right? No, you're an arrow one. Just hang out for a sec. I think they lost me. Yep. Well, she's almost dead. I see the chat. Give me one moment to reopen it. Just had to wait for that person to stop calling me. Not there. Okay, there's a trap right next to me. Are you? No. No, all the way at the other end of the room, huh? Alright, ow. Oh god. Well, while I'm sitting here, hang on, let me reopen my chat, since they can't hit me from here. There we go. All the way at the other end. Okay. This is gonna be tricky, but let's see what I can do. Okay, table, you're gonna have to get out of my way. No, not you. Ow. There we go. And that takes care of that. GG, Fool's Idol, GG. And we gained our human body for fighting her and defeating her there. Not too bad on the soul count either, so that'll help us out a little bit. You killed the fair lady! Oh, y'all need to get out my way. Okay, I think I'm done slaughtering helpless prisoners. That voice is no longer reviving the idol, because that voice is dead! And what does this one say? They're up above. So if you didn't know where the dude was, or you didn't hear what the once royal mistress said about the area, directly above here is where that guy was, and he's kind of an asshole because he keeps reviving her. So you don't want that to happen. So don't let it happen. So now we're going to go this way and approach the altar that she was at. Alright, so what was with these phone calls? 3 missed phone calls from unknown caller and a long distance number twice. How about... Oh, by the way, we're about to be abducted by gargoyles. So, yeah, there's that. Here's the blocked numbers thing in my thing here. Settings. Call blocking. I could have sworn there was a simpler way to block these numbers, but whatever. I'll figure it out later. Anyway, we just got abducted by gargoyles, and we are now up above where redemption is gained. Redemption, in quotes. So let's head up this little stone staircase here. Let's see what awaits us. Anything over here? I don't think so. Nope. And out here... Ah. This must be the area that they were talking about. There's the doll demon soul. And I didn't get a chance to play this when I first came into the area, but you know what this whole area, the Tower of Latria that is, reminds me of? Hang on, let me get it on my phone. Where is it? Here we go. This is what it reminds me of. Yes, this is the area where you can invade as the boss of the end of the level. Yep. In 3-3, you as a player can invade other people's areas and become the boss, basically, and then it's a PvP boss fight, which is pretty cool. It's a little close to the mic. I don't know if it's too loud. Hang on. Turn it down just a little bit. If you aren't sure what the song playing in the background is, well, sorry. No, not really. It's Tartarus Blocks 1 through 6 from Persona 3. Whole area reminds me of that. And if I was doing this on YouTube, I would totally be putting that music in the background of the whole level. But, yeah, doing it for Twitch, so can't really do that. Alright, back to chat. So now basically what happened there, since we're offline, I can control my world tendency a little bit. So what will happen is that the world will stay the same. I will have gotten -1 world tendency from dying, but then +1 from killing a boss. So it should be just the same as it was. Yep. Same as it ever was. Okay, so Sage Frake is back here now, so we can go and check in on him. And actually, he's a pretty valuable NPC to have here, too. He helps out a little bit. Hey, what are you doing on the floor?
Thou seeketh soul power, then
Sure.
soul of the mind, key to life's
I'll get
infinite.
to 18 endurance. That'll
Soul
work
of
for
the
now.
lost with- Art thou that main?
Thank you. And let's go check out Sage Frake. See what he has to say here. Hey, I rescued your master.
You saved Sage Frake, did you not?
You're welcome.
Then I was right to bend the rules and teach you a few tricks. Nevertheless, I'm grateful to you. Do you see how important selfless acts are in this dreary world?
I think you just wanted me to do that for you because you're selfish, if I'm being honest. Alright, Frake, what's going on?
I have a proposal for you.
And what's that?
Could you bring your demon souls to me? As I
Sure,
determine
but what
more
for?
about the essence of the soul, I can teach you new magic.
Oh,
A demon soul is no mere amalgamation of lesser souls.
yeah, it's like
You have your wits about you. Surely you understand me.
Sure, I'll do that. That'll be cool. So Sage Frake can teach you some elementary spells, protection, cloak, demon's prank, the ones that the other guy can teach you, but if you have the proper demon soul in your inventory, he can also teach you these spells, the ones that you can get out of the demon soul. The one that I'm specifically looking for is Soul Ray, which you can get from the Fool's Idol's soul there. It's basically a more powerful version of Soul Arrow, and it pierces through enemies when it hits them. So if you got a bunch of enemies in a tunnel or something like that, you can just pew, go straight through them with it. It's really nice. It's a good upgrade for Soul Arrow. I could also get Fire Spray if I wanted to do that running Firestorm thing later on in the game. That's kind of a fun little trick. I also want to get Poison Cloud, so we're going to grab that. Warding, I might. I mean, I don't really have any other use for the Tower Knight's Soul. And these aren't really that big of a cost, so... Trying to think if there's anything else that the Tower Knight's Soul can be used for, and I'm pretty sure that's just about it. Let me look. Demons... Souls... Boss souls. Tower Knight gives the Iron Demon Soul, and that is just warding, so I'll probably use that. The Armor Spider gives the Hard Demon Soul, and that is Fire Spray, Ignite, or the Lava Bow. Ignite is nice, but I think I'm gonna go with Fire Spray just in case I decide to do that running Firestorm trick. Yeah, I'm gonna pull the trigger on it. Let's grab fire spray. It's not that useful on its own, fire spray, but it has its uses, I guess. All right, let me check what
Bring me
Jaeger's
more
sparking
demon
yet.
souls when you can. I patiently await you, my fine magician friend.
At least Frigg treats me like a human being, unlike the other guy. Hold on, let me move away from him before I put my controller down and accidentally whack my new master. Jaeger! Jaeger, come here. It's okay, what are you barking at, huh? What are you barking at? Hmm? You're alright. It's okay. It's okay. Did you eat all your food? I think it looks like you ate all your food. Okay, good boy. You're alright, good boy. Stay out here for a little longer. We'll bring you back in when Mom and Dad and Steve come back, okay? Alright, good boy. Okay. So, that's that. Now, let's see here. You can also give those souls, if you're more of a faith build, some of those souls can be given to the other side of the table there when you rescue another NPC later on, and they can get you some new spells. The Ignite magic that I could have gotten from Armor Spider's soul, like I said, it's nice. The problem is that I have to wait a while before I can get it. I have to get another NPC over there that I can only get when we go to a certain area that we don't have access to just yet. So I won't be able to get to that anytime soon. But for now, we have a few things that we can do in order to make things a little easier for us. Well, first of all, I need to go buy some arrows because I'm at 41 right now, so that's not good. We can upgrade the bow, and we can upgrade our mace and our shield. So let's do the mace and the shield while we're here. And we'll repair because, well, let's see. Okay, so these can be repaired right now, but if I upgrade them, like I said, I'm pretty sure if you upgrade them, you don't have to repair them anymore, so. Yeah, see? There you go. So upgrading them actually takes care of the repair cost for you, so don't worry about repairing them if you're going to upgrade them anyway. Which I'm going to do for the sticky compound longbow, so let's hold on to that like that. Don't need any of this stuff. Go buy more arrows. Yeah, whatever, Baldwin. Goodbye. Let's go buy more arrows from... actually, you know what I'm going to do? Vanguard Soul, that's just the one that can turn into the Dozer Axe, right? I think that's what it's called anyway. Let's just go back to this page, the Boss Souls thing. Vanguard, Grey Demon Soul. Turns into, yeah, the Dozer Axe are 1,500 souls, so, yeah, not that much. Alright, I'm going to use it then, since it's not that important to me. I believe you can turn the Adjudicator Soul. It turns into one of the best weapons in the game if you're going to have high strength, dex, and faith. It turns into the Meat Cleaver, which has very high scaling. It's a two-handed weapon. It's very powerful. But it can also turn into, I think, a regeneration spell that you can use. So I'll probably use that at some point. But I'm going to use these so that I can buy some arrows out of it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get to 50... You know what? Well, wait. Let me look at the items that I have here. I was going to say, I'm going to get to 50 regular arrows, and then I'm going to buy holy arrows, because I'm going to need holy arrows for the next fight, probably. But let's go here. The thing with holy arrows, of course, is that they're expensive, so it's hard to buy a lot of them. I think they're like 200 souls a pop. So it's hard to buy a whole ton. Then again, it might just be easier to just pop Soul Ray on my build there and then be better off like that. That might be what we end up doing. All I know is that I'm only going to do... I don't think I'm going to do all of 2-2. No, I'm definitely not doing all of 2-2 because 3-1 took a long time. So we'll do part of 2-2. We'll go explore the area and see if it drops me down to 10 frames a second or whatever. And then we'll do the rest of it tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. Monday. Alright, Blige, I need some stuff from you. We've got enough spices, but this I think I'm going to buy a little bit of, too. I don't know what's making all that noise, but I'd rather not be in the same room as it. Alright, how many of these can I buy? 48? It's not quite enough. I'm not quite done yet, Blige. Just give me a second to equip some items first. Let's equip some of these higher end souls. Like this one and this one. How about we use some of these? Those give 2,000? Okay, that's probably good enough. Now use one of these, actually 2 of these, and actually 3 of these because I'm getting 52. And then probably some regular arrows on top of that, so maybe I'll use one more. Alright. Take those off.
Oh.
And then buy some more holy arrows, so I need to get 52. So I want to have 100 of these just so I have them for the next fight. And then how many of these can I get? 14? Well, that'll get me to 55. That's not too bad. Oh, that's why, because I'm overburdened. Okay, I probably should have put some stuff away before I came here. Whoops. Well, we'll go do that. Probably gonna get stabbed in the back while I'm at it. Because I didn't kill that guy. I didn't know if he saw me or not, but that's okay. Alright, so. And I think, you know what we might also do is we might also dupe those colorless demon souls while I'm here, because we're going to need those for upgrade materials. Actually, right now would probably be good, but also after this. Because I'm going to go get the creep blade out, because that will help us.
Hello again.
So, let's see. Let's deposit some of this stuff, because we don't need all of this. I won't need this. Won't need that. Probably don't need all these spices either. You can have those. These don't weigh anything. Take that. Can't give you that. I'll keep it, because I'm going to need it anyway. That, and 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 that. And those, because I'm not going to use them. I'll keep the holy arrows for now. This is probably the big thing that's weighing me down, is all this armor. Yeah, that's much better. We won't need the Clever Rat's Ring. I will need the Ring of Magical Sharpness for the next level, so I'm going to hold on to that. Okay, and then we need to take out... the Creep Blade. But there's one more thing that I need to pick up before we continue into the next level. And you know what I might just do is that I might just go back, I'll buy the arrows that I need here from Blige. And then once I'm done doing that, I'm going to just go back to 1-1, because we never picked up the treasure that the Red Dragon was guarding when he was there, because we killed him, so now we don't have to worry about him as much. So since I never picked up the treasure from where he was standing, I'm going to go pick it up. And then we'll be all set and ready to go. And we'll just do all of 2-2 the next time we stream, and probably 2-3 after we're done with that.
Oh.
So. Or maybe we'll start on 2-2 and then I'll give it a rest after that. I need 45 of these. Thank you, Blige.
Hold on. Be sure.
Alright. If I use some of those souls that I have, I could probably level up a little bit more. One more time. Then again, maybe I should just, I don't know, buy some grass or something instead. I should have bought the grass with Blige there. Well, actually, no, because he doesn't sell crescent grass anymore, I don't think. So maybe we'll just go let's see. What do I need to level up? I'm gonna need. Well, let's dupe those actually while I'm at it, and then maybe I'll just use one of those to level up. Does seem kind of cheap though, so maybe that's not such a good idea. Okay, next seal binding.
I can.
Talk to you. Bye, crescent grass. How many? None.
What's the hurry? Where are you off to? Have you any manners?
No, Baldwin. We've established this. Head over here.
Hello, I'm keep.
Deposit. Colorless demon soul.
You have a.
Okay. Then we can put our items back on here. Spice. There we go.
Hello, I'm keep.
And now, if we need them, we have like a gazillion colorless demon souls. So I can actually use one of those right now, I think, with Boldwind to upgrade the Kree-Blade to +1.
Excuse you.
I can technically upgrade it to +2, so maybe I'll do that with the souls that I've got. Oh, he can't actually do it.
I can.
Okay. Since he can't actually do it, we'll go back here. We'll upgrade with Ed. I think I can do it even though my stuff is deposited in the thing there. I think. Well, we'll see. But basically, I want to upgrade the longbow to +2. And I also want to upgrade the Kree-Blade to +1 using... Or, no, maybe I'll do it to +2, because I had it since here. I beat the Armor Spider, and I beat the Fool's Idol, so we'll upgrade it to +2. I really only need the Kree-Blade for the next boss fight anyway, because we're going to stack magical damage on the next boss, because the next boss doesn't have any magical attacks whatsoever and inflicts exclusively fire damage on you. So, since that's the case, we can basically stack magical damage, because he's weak to magic, and just do lots and lots of damage to him with stuff like Soul Ray. So, I'm going to go try and get the sticky white stuff over here without getting killed by these people with rocks. Too badly. There we go. Okay, I got it. Cool. Alright, let's go see Ed. Upgrade our stuff. And we'll go from there. I need to use another soul to upgrade everything, but we'll see. Alright, can I upgrade straight from here? Yes, I can. So all of my materials are just... He can access my materials with Stockpile Thomas, so that's cool. That cost a lot just to do that. Maybe I can't upgrade the Kree-Blade just yet until I get the... Basically, if you get Ed a specific demon soul from one of the bosses, he can upgrade weapons by imbuing them with boss souls, basically. So... maybe because the Kree-Blade takes colorless demon souls to upgrade, I can't use it to upgrade just yet.
Well done.
And because of that, it only gives me a marginal increase to my damage at this point, because it's +0. It only gives me like a 4-ish% damage increase to my magic, which I guess is better than nothing, but I don't know. Might not be worth using the Kree-Blade at that point. I might just use the Ring of Magical Sharpness instead. Okay. So, let's go put away the Ring of Magical Sharpness then.
Hello.
And then, or not the Ring of Magical Sharpness, the Kree-Blade.
You have.
Then we will set our magic up for the next part, and then we'll go back to 1-1. We'll raid where the Dragon Roost is, and then we'll call it a day.
Bruv, I cannot have my... Thank you, as promised.
Oh, no problem there, Frake. Probably should have listened to what he said, huh?
Do you have a connection to the disciples?
Not really.
Do not pay attention to them if they speak poorly of me and my magic. Prayer is for the foolish, quaint, and soon to be dead. And heaven forbid the day you find out what their so-called God really is.
Get the feeling you've seen their god with your own eyes. I don't know how true that is, but, you know. Okay, so we can take Flame Toss and Enchant Weapon off. We're going to put Soul Arrow here is fine, just in case I need it. We'll put Soul Ray as well. And then I also want Water Veil, because the next area is going to have a lot of fire damage incoming, and it's not really good for us, so we're going to want to have access to something that decreases that as best we can.
Bring me more demon souls when you can. I patiently await you, my fine magician friend.
Alright. So next up, we'll go back to 1-1, and we will take care of things there. So what are you still doing over here? Aren't you going to help fight?
Well, you found yourself a demon soul, did you?
I did.
I'm impressed. Yes, indeed I am. Stay the path, and you will soon be a monster yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Can't you see you've fallen for their trap?
Well, doing things about the state of the world is probably better than slothing around in the Nexus, don't you think?
You... Have you seen my corporeal flesh? Has my body gone rotten?
I don't know. Where's your body? You're not going to tell me, are you?
I'm sorry. Please leave me alone.
Okay. Sounds like he's having an existential crisis. Well, let's leave him alone for a little while. We'll go back here. And then we'll check out what else is here. Because the Red Dragon actually left some pretty good stuff up at his roost there. And I would like to collect on it, if possible. And the best way to do that is to just walk right up there and smack our way through the bridge and, you know, do all that. This place isn't pure White World Tendency yet, is it? Because if it is, this door will be open. Okay. It is not. So unfortunately we can't go that way yet. Nice damage with the mace there. I mean, it's a parry so and a riposte, so of course it's going to do a lot of damage, but you know. Gotta be careful, make sure they don't drop anything. I just did that unlocked. Holy shit. That's better than I expect of myself. That guy almost went flying past me. Thankfully, these guys deal so little damage now that the Regenerator's Ring basically takes care of any damage that they deal on its own. You guys stay over there. Okay, so back up this way we'll go. Gotta deal with these guys again. Thankfully, they're pretty easy to deal with. I don't even know I'm trying to pick up their stuff there. It's not really going to be useful to me. There is a halfway decent ring that we can get in this area if we get the area to pure White World Tendency, because that door over there will be open. The one that I was talking about, it would be open if we were in pure Tendency. But since we don't have that, we can't really do anything about it, so... Ow. Just gonna walk around behind you there. Hope you don't mind. It's a pretty good ring in my particular case because I have a weapon like the mace, where the mace uses a direct hit system, like I said before, where if you hit the enemy directly with the head of the weapon, it deals more damage than you would otherwise if you were hitting them with like the other part of the weapon. there's a ring that you can get that actually increases the damage that you deal when you hit them directly, although it decreases the damage if you don't hit them directly, but yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Alright, who else we got? I just gotta remember to bring, well, actually, now that I think about it, fire damage won't really help me from now on from the turpentine that I have, because I'm gonna see if I can run right through these guys. Probably not. Nope. Nope, definitely not. So we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. By beating them off with a stick. Probably the best time to come do the run back here is when you first beat the red dragon. Like, if you go do 1-2 immediately after you do 1-1, is probably the best time to go do this run back, because then these enemies will still be dead when you do that. Nice fire bomb. I should get that sticky white stuff off my inventory too. I'll use this fire bomb though. Hee hee. So we got Soul Ray, so let me demonstrate it since we're already doing this. It's like, so let's say you've got a big narrow path like this and a bunch of enemies that are going to be all conga lining you. Well, this isn't a good example because they're, you know, crossbow dudes, but... See, there you go. I actually hit a dude that was behind that guy. So Soul Arrow does not penetrate their bodies, but Soul Ray does at the cost of 3 times more MP. As long as you got Spice, it's not a huge deal, or the Fragrant Ring. It's not a big deal. But if you don't have those things, you might want to put them on, speaking of which. Alright, so those guys are dead. Let's go over here, because the red dragon's also dead. Now we got the shards of Archstone and the full moongrass that were over there already. So now it's just the blue dragon and his tail. His tail, believe it or not, deals lots and lots of damage. So you ideally don't want to get hit by that at all, but I think he does guard one item that you can get over here. You don't have to get it right now. It's not that valuable, at least not to me. But it's there if you want it. There's the purple flame shield, by the way, which you can use if you're really struggling with the next boss. Renowned Soldier Soul. Ring of Flame Resistance. That was the primary thing that I wanted to grab from over here, is the Ring of Flame Resistance. Because it will get me lots of resistance for that stuff. Uh-oh. Ow. Yeah, as you can see, lots of damage. Roll, 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 roll. Lots of damage, and we also got the Ring of Great Strength, which will help out as well. If you're finding that your armor that you want to wear, it puts you over 50% equip burden, then I would equip the Ring of Great Strength, because it increases your equip burden and allows you to wield those things a little easier. Yeah, Blue Dragon's tail attack there, not so great. Kind of hurt a lot. You can pepper him with arrows, and after you deal about 10% of his HP's worth of damage, he'll fly away, but it's not all that worth it to do that, because he has a lot of HP. So I would prefer not to. But we got the Ring of Flame Resistance, and that was all I really needed. So, I think I could use the Shard of Archstone to get back, but it's not really that long of a run back, and the enemies are all dead along the way, so it's not a huge deal. Plus, I'm regenerating all my HP as I get back that way, too, so that works for me. It looks like there's a crystal lizard down there. Well, we'll have to deal with him if we get the pure white world tendency here. I'm thinking, though, about just completely skipping the tendency events, the world tendency events, because I was planning on playing online, and since I was going to be playing online, the world tendency events wouldn't be available to me, so I might honestly just skip them all. The only one that might be important is the one for the Talisman of Beasts, which, I mean, I could use on this playthrough because I'm going to have the right requirements for it, but it's not really that big of a deal if I don't have it. I've got other plans for the catalyst that I'm going to use instead of that one. We used a few arrows, but that's alright. Actually, I could go to Blige and buy them. It's not that big of a deal. Just doing housekeeping at the end of this little episode here, basically. Maybe I'll go and try to kill that crystal lizard that was in that tunnel in 2-2 there. And then after that, we'll call it a stream. After I go over here. By like 8 arrows, that should get us as many as we need to take care of the crystal lizard there.
Hold on, be sure.
I think that the noise, by the way, that's being made there is one of the manta rays here that's flying overhead and then trying to shoot at me. But since I'm under, rock face to where he can't hit me, it's just whiffing off of a wall, basically. So, that's that. Now, did Estrava leave? We can probably, I don't know if he says anything different now, but we can probably check in with him and see. Let's see. No, he did not leave. Let's check and see if he said anything different.
But perhaps...
Nope. Whoop. Okay, I thought I threw myself off the cliff there. So did you figure out what's going on there, man?
Who are you? I don't remember anything.
He's having a bad day. Thomas, how about I deposit some stuff with you, and then we'll do his event there, the Crestfallen Warriors event there, just since we're here. I'll keep the sticky white stuff because I might need it for the next boss fight. Can probably throw that in because I'll never be overburdened. Unequip burden, that is.
You have a...
And to do his thing, we need to go to a level and then come back. So we'll go here. See if we can kill the crystal lizard. If we can't, well, even if we can, we'll teleport back after we grab his items. And then we'll go from there. See, I like Yurt's armor there, but when you find him in the game and you actually see the armor, it doesn't look as good, I think, as it does here. Can't kill that guy now. Could probably also kill this guy with the one arrow we've got left. I don't know if it'll kill him, but yeah, it won't quite kill him. So magic will be very important in this area because these guys are fairly weak to it. So here's some clear stone. Oh shit. Hold on. That won't blow up unless I go near it, right? Let's see. Yeah. You don't want to run into those minecarts. They're probably not very good for you. Well, anyway. Go back, deposit the stuff that we got from the Crystal Lizard. Complete the Crestfallen Warriors little storyline that he's got going on there, and then we'll go and call it a day. And prepare myself mentally. I will have to for the infamous difficulty spike of Demon Souls. Well, he gave us a storied soldier soul, so at least there's that. Oh, somebody's on a motorcycle or an ATV or something in the back. That's why he's barking. Okay. That makes more sense.
You have a...
Alright, so that's going to do it for this episode of Demon Souls, the Stream Edition. On the next episode, which we'll be doing on Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be taking on 2-2 in its entirety. We'll go check out 12 FPS land on the left side of the level. See if we can get some goodies from there. There's one particular thing that I'd like to grab over there before we go. And then once we grab that one particular thing, there are some tunnels underneath that we could probably go do, and maybe we'll check them out real quick. But after that, we're going to head in the direction of the boss of 2-2, who is infamous for being kind of nasty at this point in the game because you're not very well leveled and he's pretty difficult. So we'll see if I can handle him on the next episode of Demon Souls, the Stream Edition. Thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check me out. I will see all of you on the next episode. Take care and have a good night.